Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Rome 2 Let's Play, where last time we dealt with the main Macedonian army, or Macedonian army. I keep going back and forth. I've mentioned before, I think Macedonian is technically the correct pronunciation in Greek, but Macedonian is obviously the far more common one used, at least in the United States, where I live. So, either way, we dealt with their main force, and now their remaining city, they do only have the one city left, and it is now completely unguarded, with the exception of their garrison and I think another smaller, much smaller army nearby. So obviously our research is complete. We have improved our irrigation methods, and Thesmophoria, the festival. I don't want to read all this. Yeah, that's pretty long. Let's see. Demeter, we grieve with you. Accept our offering and bring bounty to the land. Plus 25% wealth from agriculture. Plus 4 public order. Okay. That's all it boils down to. Our ballista recruited. And, I think that was their spy. Oh yeah, she's right here actually. Right there. So,
at your command.
You guys are mostly recovered from that battle that we fought last time around. Actually, before we get into any of that, let's choose a new technology. Let's see, what's the fastest one? I think that 3. Yeah. This one right here. Okay. So, what do we want to do about this? We could try to persuade her again. Let's go for it. 32%, but 74% positive outcome, so pretty likely that even if we don't necessarily succeed in what we're trying to do, we'll at least keep her from sabotaging us. And only 7% chance that we fail and get wounded, so it's worth a shot. Defects, perfect, so we have 2 spies now. And they have 0, which is even more important. Now, let's send him in and have him subvert the enemy. Let's see. Rally slaves, raid, or assault on a garrison. Major damage upon a single local garrison unit. Huh. Before we do that, let's get him a little bit closer, and we can see what's in their garrison. Or, I mean, maybe. Let's find out. Pikemen, militia, hoplites, mobs, and slingers. If we could deal some damage to those pikemen, that'd be great. It'd also be great to know what they have there. So let's subvert them. Yeah, we want to get the pikemen.
Attack and attack again.
How are we gonna do? Successful.
The gods
Cool.
honor me with success.
Oh, he increased in rank. Perfect.
Immortality is mine.
So, what do we want to give him? Zeal, cunning. What's this here? More cunning. Let's go with some authority. Let's give him the Paragon one. It's actually going to reduce costs and boost critical success, so that's all around very effective, or helpful, I guess. And let's see, our main army is here, garrisoning Anthea, that we also took last time. Can we afford? We can afford to upgrade this. Do we want a harbor or a shipwright? I think we'll build the harbor here, and we can build a shipwright up here in Odessos, something like that. But yeah, I would like to have some kind of naval presence in this area. How involved we're going to get in this particular area, I'm not sure yet. But we do have some fellow Greeks on the, I think that's the Crimean Peninsula there. So, we'll see if we can't trade with them. I don't think we're trading with them just yet. But we'll have to take a look at that. Okay. Let's walk on over there and begin the siege and see what our chances look like. And maybe we'll assault them if it looks favorable. Oh, we can't get close enough. Right, well, we'll sit right here then. Ooh, we need to build something here, but I'm out of money. Okay, so we're gonna cancel this because we need that cash. Because if this stays open, slums will build up on there and we'll have to destroy them. And we'll lose a turn. So, I wanted industry here, but I also need some kind of sanitation to combat that. So maybe I should build the sanitation first and then the industry? I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's build the aqueduct first. And how about down here in Hellas? Looks like our aqueduct is finished. We actually do have the technology to upgrade this, but not the funds, so that's fine. We can wait till next turn. And this is being upgraded.
Ready for battle.
I might get rid of some of these guys. I don't know that they're very cost effective to have around. What is he up to? Probably just causing trouble. Right, so we can't attack this turn. Let's look at our diplomatic options, then we'll end this turn. Carthage, they really hate us because of Rome. Bithynia, like I said, we're probably going to be conquering them, so there's no point getting too diplomatically involved with them. We already are trading with the Cimmerians, so don't need to worry about that. Do we have,
Welcome, welcome. In a spirit of Olympian hospitality, I welcome you.
Oh well. Dalmate, no. No, I don't think so. We plan on conquering them as well, so again, not going to get involved. Knossos, we're going to try to bring them in peacefully, and I think we actually found out last...
give you wisdom, so that you may speak well and persuade me of your cause.
I think we found out last... I thought he was done talking, sorry. I think we found out last episode that with about 2,000 or so gold, we can actually get them to join us. But I mentioned that right now they're more useful to us as an ally than part of our kingdom, because they can sustain significantly more troops as our ally than that province would help sustain troops if it were part of our kingdom. So we're going to leave them as is for now. We're trading with the Adresians, but we will be conquering them as well, so that's probably not the best idea, but whatever. They don't exactly think of us as allies, so that's fine. Pergamon, same thing, we'll be conquering them. Pontus, again, conquering. Rome is going to be, at least, my hope is that they're going to grow significantly. It looks like somebody conquered this. That's interesting. Rome, I'm trying to save as like a boss fight. I want them to get, very big and take over most of Gaul and stuff, and we're going to kind of hold the East, and I want to have like a big war to finish the series between the two of us. I wouldn't mind trading with these guys, actually. I think we tried before,
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
Let's see. Yeah, it's going to cost me too much to pull that one off, so I'm not going to bother. Let's go ahead and end the turn, and we'll see what our options are next turn. Alright, so it looks like this mission ended. Maybe the army that we were supposed to attack died or something. But we have a new mission. Raid a settlement or trade route belonging to the following faction, Carthage. Okay, so one of our allies wants us to raid one of their trade routes, which we should be able to do. Did they recruit more troops? It looks like they did. That's kind of annoying. Let's see, they're currently raiding the Adresians. Shoot. We can upgrade that. I don't know that we should, though. We can upgrade this as well. What to do? Got a lot of things we can upgrade in Athens. Water tank or a fountain. Let's see. Public order +3, growth +4, 50 wealth. Or public order +2, growth +2, +10 wealth from agriculture, and +2 security against all agent actions. I think this straight up public order is probably the better investment. So I don't know why I keep checking those guys. Anyways, let's engage this siege and see what our odds look like. and then we'll decide what to do. Not great, surprisingly. They do have us slightly outnumbered, and they have the walls, but we have ballista, and they have a lot of trash troops. Like, none of these are particularly great. Militia, Tarentine cavalry is pretty good, and then their general units are very good as well. Let's see. It would only take us 2 turns to take this by waiting them out, so let's do that. At the very worst, it forces them to attack me outside the walls, which obviously puts the fight much more in our favor than trying to attack over the walls. So let's just continue the siege.
Let them cower like kenneled dogs.
And they'll come to us. They have no choice. I could send them over there to help, but I'd like to get the public order over here significantly higher if I can. The military presence right now is really the only thing keeping this in check. Although, once that provincial instability goes down a little bit, it looks like we'll actually be able to break even. Yeah, because we're currently getting 21 right now, so that means if we take away the 22, we'd be at -1. So when provincial instability goes down, like 2 more turns, and we'll actually be making positive public order even without the army present. Okay, what to upgrade first? I think food is probably the most important. I do want to have them start making some money, though. And then I'm not sure what I want to build here. Probably another Shrine of Poseidon, just because I find it to be one of the most useful. The food, the public order, and the cultural influence are all really nice. Especially right here, where I think we're bordering with some non-Hellenic factions. Let's see, I don't know what these guys are. Technically they're Hellenic, but they're not part of our same bloodline. They don't look Hellenic at all. They look, not necessarily Eastern. I was going to say more of, like, what are these guys considered? Yeah, nomadic. They look more nomadic to me. Anywho. Let's see. I think we'll just take the farm for now. You know what? No, let's take this. We have plenty of food, right? Yeah. We'll take this. That will generate income sooner than these will, and that can help fund the improvement of those buildings there. Waiting on that, you guys can probably help out. No, probably not, actually. Let's see. Let's have them go scout then. Let's have them scout out maybe Navisos and Odessos. Because I think the Adresians are going to be our next target. And from there we'll have to decide how we want to approach this. Let's see, what do we got here? 5. Thracian warriors are very, very tough. Thracian cavalry, but they're ranged units. That's interesting. And then Thracian skirmishers. They've got an army of Thracian nobles, Thracian cavalry. Okay, so they're like Tarentine cavalry. Thracian skirmishers, so that's exactly what we'd be facing. And then they have some Thracian bowmen as well. I'm almost tempted to keep them independent, because if I make them like a client state, I can take troops from them. Like I said in the first episode, I do have the auxiliary, or auxilia for everyone mod. So there are auxiliary troops that I can recruit when I conquer a certain faction. But making them a client state would give me access to all of their troops. Not just like one particular type. But that would mean that I have, you know, a client state right in the middle of my empire that I'm trying to build, because they're not really in an ideal position. So I might need to manipulate this to my favor. Maybe I could get them to conquer like this or something, and then take everything south of that, and then make them my client state up here. It's going to take quite a bit of manipulation, but that would be ideal. So that being the case, it might be better to set my sights on the Illyrians to the west here. Either way, We've probably got a pretty good fight on our hands. Wow, that is a lot of skirmishers. Whew, they would tear you apart as you approach, but if you could close the melee range, you would just shred this army. Yeah, just absolutely shred them. Huh, well, I think that's it for this turn. We're out of money, so let's see if they decide to attack. I imagine they will. They only have one turn to decide, so let's find out. So they decided not to attack. They actually offered me a peace treaty instead and a considerable amount of gold to go along with it, but I decided to decline it because we stand to gain more from conquering them than anything they could offer me monetarily. So that was my decision. It looks like our spy has been spotted. We have a new mission issued. We're supposed to assassinate Balihan, wherever he is. That's probably not going to happen, considering he's all the way in Spain. So, what else can we do? Let's see, our aqueduct is done. That's good. Liguria has been destroyed. I'm not sure who that is. Household expands. Household also expands. We'll just send that to the pool, I guess. The Erevaci or Vasi have been destroyed. The Spears of Ares are taking attrition. Oh, that's our besieging army here. Let's see. It's a harsh winter, but also a mild winter. That's kind of strange. Who's this? Ah. Agetorix has been spotted, and Tamander's path has been blocked. Okay. Right, well, we're going to wait this out again, because they only have one more turn left, so if they decide not to attack, we win by default. If they decide to attack, then, well, at least we have a more advantageous fight on our hands. I'm going to have him join this army and boost them up a little bit. I wish the Bull God icon thing came with hero portraits as well, or whatever. Not portraits, but you know what I mean. Icons.
Ready for battle.
Unit icons, that is. I guess we'll just keep sitting here. I think we're probably breaking even now, if I remember right. Let's see. Oh no, our change per turn went down quite a bit. Oh well, we'll just kind of hold out until this is positive again. I am going to build the Shrine of Poseidon here now, because that's going to help with public order. And I could afford the farm if I wanted to. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do just yet, because that's actually going to give me some food as well. So the farm is not nearly as pressing a concern. What can we do here? We might be able to get this province here to rebel.
What do you wish of me?
I think that might be worth a go.
Sabotage.
Because if we can get this to rebel and have the rebels take it, then we can take this out from under the Adresians without declaring war. Sort of like if you were following the Total War Attila playthrough I'm doing, we did something similar. Or we're in the process of doing something similar. How about down here? What do we got? Not a whole lot.
It is an honor to serve.
Looks like these guys can all be upgraded. Level 2 hulls, huh? Well, that makes them harder to take out. Although investing in cheap troops like this isn't usually a good idea. What else can we recruit for these guys? Is one better than the other? That one's significantly cheaper. Oh, that sucks. I should have just disbanded these guys and hired these guys. These guys are like 8 gold per turn cheaper, so that'd be like, what, 32 gold per turn? Yeah, oh well. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this turn as well. I'm fairly certain that the Macedonians are going to attack us because they really have no choice. So if they don't, next turn we will hold this. If not, you can expect a battle. So let's find out. Alright, so the Macedonians offered me another peace treaty, this time with even more gold, but I declined, and as I expected, they decided to fight us after we said no. So the battle is significantly further in my favor now because we don't have to deal with the walls. They've also taken a decent amount of attrition from the siege. So let's go ahead and fight this one. This is worth fighting, although I feel like the auto-resolve might be a little bit less costly, but let's quick save. And let's settle this on the battlefield. Okay guys, so let's get deployed, and then because we're running a little bit short on time, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different here and break off the episode before we start the combat, and then we'll pick back up at the beginning of the actual engagement. Let's see, you guys can deploy there. This is kind of a tricky situation because you know, we should probably line up over here actually. We want longer lines of sight. I have a better chance of dealing heavy losses if I attack them immediately, but they have to attack me because they initiated the battle, and I do have far superior range because of the ballista, so I think I'm going to use that to my advantage and set up like so. Let's see, I'm going to put the weaker of the two spearmen on the left flank because I trust the Royal Spartans a little bit more than I trust these guys. So we're going to put them in a square just to protect that flank, and we'll do the same thing over here. Right about there should do it. What else do we have? Just the Citizen Cav. These guys are going to have a pretty tough job on their hands because we're dealing with Tarentine Cav, which is a little bit lighter and a little bit faster, and they have obviously ranged weapons, so we need to try to catch them and pin them so that we can use the heavier melee Cav to our advantage. Otherwise they're just going to skirmish me to death. So that's our formation, pretty vanilla as usual, but we have superior quality troops and superior range, so we're going to set up in a defensive formation, let them come to us, and let them break their ranks on my shields. So that's where we're going to end it for today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Total War Rome 2 Let's Play.